All right, Oval fans, a friendly reminder here. I mentioned this several times, mainly during the hiatus because it's been so long. When was the show last on? March or something, whenever we got the season finale for season 4. But essentially, I mentioned how the Oval really isn't bringing in the numbers that it used to here on the channel. And I will review season 5 for at least the first few episodes. I'm going to say maybe around episode 4, no further than episode 5. It's just one of those things where, yet again, you sit back, you evaluate the statistics on videos, and let's be honest here, I remember the past, what was it, season 4, I want to say, maybe around the halfway point. I just felt like I don't see the point in reviewing the show because the episodes were so dry. There was barely anything to discuss, but fans wanted me to keep going. But kind of like with assisted living and bruh, it got to the point where I just looked at the numbers and I'm like, there's no need of me wasting time watching the episode, taking the notes, doing the videos, editing if the views aren't there. I mean, at best, the video might get around 2,000 views, give or take, but like I said, I'll get, what is it, October 17th? So yeah, around the middle of November. So I'll watch until then. I'll give the first couple episodes some grace because remember, I'm just now posting on this channel again, so I know it might take a little while to get back into the algorithm. But around week 4, I should know whether or not people give a crap about the Oval. I mean, it's funny because for the amount of people who cry for the Oval when it's on hiatus, man, I can't wait for the show to come back. When I do my reviews and whatnot, the views really don't match up to the online hype. But the thing about it is, to my knowledge, Tyler is still writing in terms of season 5 is still his project. I think season 6, he also wrote it. I'm not 100% sure, but my thing about it is this. Season 5 doesn't seem like it's going to start off, and I'm not trying to badmouth the show before it even comes on tonight, but based off of the trailers, the promotional photos, the new characters coming in based off information from months ago, it just feels like we're in for more of the same, where all the dramatic did this person die in the season finale, that's going to be erased in the premiere, and it's like, oh, everybody is still alive. We get to the point where new players come into the game. They introduce new tactics and strategies. I know a way to bring down the administration, and then by the halfway point, people put on their stupid hats where okay, I'm gonna need you in position A, you need to be in position C, you need to be in position F, I'll be in position B, and we'll keep the one slot open because this one person, I don't know if we can count on them or not. And then somebody decides to uproot themselves because when they're told to stay in a certain position, hey, this is the safety box here because this person's looking for you, and then this person's on us, and if anybody moves outside of the plan, it's all going to fall apart. Somebody does something incredibly stupid that goes against the character they've built up for themselves the entire season, that throws everything off, and that's pretty much it. Or the dumbest part is when the person who literally has the gun put to Hunter or Victoria's head, metaphorically of course, and it's like, hey, I know exactly what to do to blow the whistle on this whole operation, they will go and tell them to their faces what they plan to do. And then that allows their opposing side time to figure a counter strategy out. I mean, we saw this with I forgot her name. Was it Diane? Basically, I know it's Michael Jai White's wife in real life. I think it was Diane. She was the former press secretary, and she went to the White House in the Oval and told Hunter and I think Kyle what she planned, Donald and Kyle what to do. Kyle went after her and then killed her, or tortured her then killed her. Man. Then we had Eli. He's not dead, but he went to the Oval and basically said what he was going to do. I'm just not excited. I think the only thing I really give a crap about this season is Jason finally making it to the Rakadushi compound. So it might get to the point where I might not even do weekly episode reviews, but I might do reviews where it's like I'm talking specifically about the Jason stuff, because Nancy, she's still alive. When it looked like she, hung herself it looked like she died hanging herself in her bedroom. She's alive. Donald, well, we guessed that he would have like another person in the bed or maybe a mannequin or something. He's alive. Simone and Victoria, they're both still alive. It would not surprise. I have no confirmation, but I would not be surprised if Kareem is still alive as well. So you see, the tension just doesn't work for me. I'm just tired of the same old routine. It needs to be spiced up. Now, Eli is going to get sworn in as the president, I think, due to Hunter's overdose and whatnot. So as a result, that does look like it's going to change the power dynamic a bit. And I'm like, okay, this could be interesting, but I don't want to sit through. I know season 4 just started off so damn slow. I don't want to sit through the first few episodes and then I'm already bored. So just to give you a heads up, I will review the first 4, maybe 5 episodes of season 5. I'll take a look at the views and whatnot to determine if I'm going to keep, reviewing the show. And we'll go from there, especially with Sisters coming on at the same time. So, or the same week. Basically, if I decide to drop The Oval and Sisters is still airing, I'm not going to be in financial turmoil. Like, what am I going to do? Trust me, the past 2 months has taught me I can make it through if I put my mind to it. So for the Oval fans, I hope you understand if I do decide to drop the show from my roster. It just, I don't know. It just ain't doing it for me. Not to mention, it's just the fact that I'm tired of doing shows where I'm not having fun. Because if I'm sitting up here and I'm like, the episode's a waste of time, here are like 2 things that happen, I'm not going to review it anymore. Unless the views are really stellar and I'm making ad revenue. So again, just a fair warning. I may or may not review the entirety of season 5. So there you go. And I'll let you know around episode 4 or maybe after episode 5 if I decide to drop the show, aside from the occasional, hey, let's talk about the compound stuff. So there we go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about it? Do you understand where I'm coming from with this? And I will catch you all in the next video.